Welcome to Game. Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive.
GTLive.
Thursday edition. Hey, so today we were gonna play a game about koalas.
We were.
Specifically, Life is Strange.
Blue koalas. Koalas with blue haircuts. And also Max.
Max
Sort
actually
of.
isn't it?
She's
Kind of.
not-
It's more
she's not
about
even
Rachel
really
Amber.
in there.
But anyway, Life is Strange prequel edition chapter 2 was originally supposed to come out today. We had it on our calendars as like, oh, this is what we're gonna play today because it's coming out today. We're excited about it. Alas, alack, that did not get released.
No, life is unfortunately still normal today and not strange as we would have hoped.
Yes, life is average today.
Yeah.
Life is to be expected, which kind of throws our schedule up in a little tizzy because we're like, well, that's what we were planning to do today. What do we do now? We've done a lot of Cupheads. Let's not do that. Instead, we decided to kind of follow up with what we had talked to you guys about yesterday, which is, hey, Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3 has a lot of secrets, a lot of Easter eggs, and a lot of hidden material in it.
So much.
So we decided, and we asked you guys, hey, would you be interested in seeing that? Should we play it along with you guys and kind of do this Easter egg fetch quest hunt with you? Or are you guys kind of sick of Bendy? Overwhelmingly, in the chat, you guys said, hey, we want more Bendy. Pour your inky goodness upon my face so that way we can go Inktober it up.
Inktober. I
Inktober!
like that for Bendy. Try again. There. Nope. Still missed it. Ow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to do a no look.
Aim for the hand.
I was trying to do a no look. It looks like we have a Goomba behind us, but it's actually
Does
our
it?
haunted house.
Oh my gosh, it does look like
Doesn't
a
it
little
look like a
Goomba.
Goomba? I just caught it. I'm like, what's that brown
But it's a
blonde
house.
back there?
It's
But
actually
a
a little house. And we've got our little ghosty.
It's our
We got our little
gingerbread
house.
haunted house because we couldn't wait until December to do our little
Yeah,
gingerbread
who
house.
wants,
Wait,
who
no
wants
look
to wait
hand
until
five.
December? Oh, God.
Brilliant! Win! One more time.
Here, if you hit either one,
No,
it counts.
you don't want it that close to your face.
If you hit either one, it counts.
You don't want it that close to your face. No look hand five.
Ow.
Got one!
You got like 2 fingers on
Nailed
this
it.
hand. Anyway.
Didn't get your face. It's a win.
Guys, we're playing some Bendy today. We're doing the Easter egg run of Bendy. There are all sorts of secrets that you can uncover in the game. We're going to play through those today, and then we've got something really special planned for tomorrow as well. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good rest of the week. We are all going to get through it together.
It's gonna be a good last 2 days of the week. So today on our to-do list are finding a bone to give to Boris. Apparently, you can give the poor doggy a bone.
Poor guy, right before his death.
Throw him a bone before he gets hacked to pieces
So
with an
that
axe.
his last meal isn't bacon soup.
So goal 1, find Boris the bone. Goal 2, find and activate and utilize the Tommy gun.
Yeah.
And 3, use the Tommy gun to kill the projectionist. And also 4, find the sunken room, the hidden sunken room that is filled with ink, and uncover what is perhaps the biggest clue to the lore of this game that has yet to be revealed within Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Crazy times are happening today.
So those are the 4 goals of today's live stream. Apparently, Chris and Jason have looked up how to do these various goals. So
Yes.
if we don't do them, you know who to blame. Hashtag blame Jason.
Yeah.
That's true.
Assume that Chris is included in that because hashtag blame Chris and Jason. is
Assume
just
that. He's not
way
even
too long
here
for a
though. He's just
hashtag.
abandoned the no, there
No,
he is.
he's
He's just
still
over
there.
there.
He's still there.
He's
You
like
can blame-
he's like hiding in a dark corner over there. It's pretty fun. Anyway.
You can blame me for the Life is Strange thing too. I read a bad article and I just was not doing my due diligence to keep up on
Fake
articles.
news. It was fake news.
It was.
Wait, don't
I
say that
apologize.
because the fake news video on Film Theory actually got flagged for monetization. So
Don't
apparently exposing
don't say the
the
contraband
hidden
words.
motivations behind like publications wanting clicks. Apparently, investigative style journalism is not approved
Not
for
okay,
YouTube
you
monetization.
guys. It's
not
not
acceptable
okay.
for all advertisers. How dare you try to inform the public about how mainstream media might be trying to manipulate your clicks? Just saying.
No one needs to know about that, Matthew.
Apparently YouTube doesn't want people to know about it.
Secrets are lots of fun. Why share them with anyone? Jeez.
I thought you were going to do secrets, I've got a secret. And then we were going to,
Secrets,
I am
secrets,
the
I got a
modern
secret.
man. Secret, it's a Mr. Thank you very much, oh Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape just when I needed to. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm Kilroy. Fun fact, did you know that the true identity of Mr. Roboto in the classic Styx song is actually Kilroy, which is a popular character from the 1970s, which he's a little animated cartoon. It was a classic graffiti thing of a guy at the top of his face and his eyeballs looking over a wall and like a big nose. And that's officially Kilroy. And the graffiti would be him with Kilroy was here. And it was a big thing, I think, in the late 70s or something like that.
And then it had a weird resurgence in the early 2000s. It was strange.
Yeah. But anyway, and that is the true identity of Mr. Roboto in the classic Styx song. Impress your parents, since you've probably never heard of that song.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
It's a great
Something
song.
you never needed to know or wanted
fantastic.
To know.
That's the sort of education we provide you here on GTLive.
Get ready.
Kick off the
We're
game.
just laying it out. Yeah. Start of the
Steph.
game. I'm going to tell people how to engage with this very live stream. You can do it starting right now. Actually, you've already started doing it for the last 11 minutes, so good on you, everyone. You can engage in two ways. One is in the chat. The chat's over there, or it's down there. Or since TV viewing is the fastest growing way to view YouTube, you might not see it on your screen at all, in which case you'll just use your little phone to chatty with us.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie, if I am watching on a TV, chat functionality is not a thing that exists for me.
Yes.
How could I engage with this live stream?
Did I just say that?
Who knows?
I just said
It's a
it.
mystery.
I just said
How
it.
could I engage
I
with
don't know
this
if you
live
could.
stream?
I literally just said it. Oh my
Which
God.
is what?
They don't listen to me at all, do they?
Which is what?
You pick up your little phone,
Yes.
your little phony,
Thank you.
and then you go to the live stream on the phone.
Oh, I was thinking.
You do what?
I was trying to use that as a segue to Twitter.
Oh.
Actually.
Oh. Oh, good job. That would have been good if I
You
if
can
I
do
had,
that on your phone, though.
if I had picked up on
You can tweet on your phone.
What if my phone is also dead? Okay, sorry.
Oh,
let me
no.
try this
Oh,
again.
no.
Stephanie, what if I'm
Matthew.
watching on that fastest growing platform to watch YouTube, aka the television?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
there is no chat available, and yet also my phone has died.
And has zero battery, and you have no charger.
Thus making it very
even though
difficult
you
to
are
engage
in
with
your
Twitter as
home
well.
watching the television, which is plugged into a wall somewhere. Wow,
What do I do?
what a conundrum. Well, you should probably pick up your laptop or other internet-enabled device that does have batteries and navigate to twitter.com. From there,
Oh,
you
I love Twitter.com.
I have a smart fridge. Does that work? Can I Twitter from that?
You'll just be, you could try, but it'll probably just reset the temperature on your fridge to like 50 degrees and everything will melt. So you can navigate to twitter.com and then you can type in any tweet that you want and hashtag it using hashtag GTLive, where you can send us your ink-themed tweets and also your bendy tweets. So anything that bends, I would encourage you to send that to us over the twits using hashtag GTLive, or you could just send us really amazing fan art, like the fan art from @Olivia Marlies. Olivia Marlies. Marlies. She's actually a pirate. Low-key pirate, but also does pretty incredible artwork for Bendy. She said, made this hashtag Bendy and the Ink Machine fan art for hashtag Inktober yesterday.
Flash over to it.
Yeah, hope you like it. Yeah, if we have the ability to pull it up, that would be super. It's pretty
There it
swell. Yeah, and it's super scary, by the way.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's so good.
It's super detailed. You got Alice Angel here. You got like some of her ribs showing. You got Bendy. You've got the inky minions. Everybody is looking exceptionally inktastic. There's a little ink dog down here. Is this a little ink dog? Is this what this is?
Little ink dog.
Yeah.
Little devilish ink dog.
Pretty awesome stuff, you guys. So if you've got anything exciting like that to send in, we've gotten some pretty swell fan art, both for
Also,
Bendy and the Ink Machine and for Cuphead.
We haven't shown off that other one of the two of us
I
in
know.
Bendy
Let me
style,
see
which
if
we'll
I
have to
can.
do.
Let me see if I can find that one.
Let me get through some of these story beats first.
Okay, cool.
Because we'll have some downtime a little bit later. Let me
All right.
grab the crank. So anyway, I'm not gonna talk you through a lot of this. I'm sure you already saw us play through this opening sequence twice. Once for the demon route, once for the angel route. So apparently the bone, we can access the bone by opening the door, and then I think we're supposed to say yes to exiting the safe room. But there's
okay.
still, oh wait. So this is the bone.
Oh, what?
So that's the bone.
No way.
And now,
Jeez, that's easy to miss.
right? Because it also doesn't light up, so you wouldn't necessarily know that you're supposed to do anything there.
Right? Ooh.
Can I also just say how suspicious it is
Gross,
that-
inky bathroom.
that this bathroom, like you can hop in and you can engage with stuff, but it's weird to me that there's like nothing here. It strikes me as a bit odd that there's no things that I can really engage with. There's nothing hidden. There's no key items. It feels like I should be able to do something here, but I cannot.
There was the
Weird.
oil can, right? The soup can.
There was a
Oil
soup can.
What do you think I am? The Tin Woodsman, Jason? Do I strike you as a Tin Woodsman?
See what's out there.
Here, can I give him the bone? There we go.
Oh, hey,
There it is.
buddy.
And now he's got a bone. So there you go. Easter
That's
egg number
nice.
1.
There we go.
Giving
What was
Boris
the
the bone.
achievement? Shoot. Missed it.
Knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Oh, that's what it was?
I have no idea.
That
if
would
that's
be a
what
good
it is.
achievement. I
That's
like
what
that one.
That's what we're gonna pretend it was.
Sweet. Awesome.
It might have been good dog. Gave him a bone. Or I've got a bone to
It's
pick
really
with
dark
you.
up ahead.
Any number of those things.
Right? I like that. I like
all
that.
of all of those very possible for that achievement. But anyway, so that's the first one. Is
Awesome.
once you open the door to the safe room, you suddenly have access to the bone, which you can then give Boris.
That's pretty cool.
And it unlocks an official achievement. So as you can tell, a lot of these
Did you hear
achievements
that?
and Easter eggs and Bendy
me
this go around are actually really tough to find. Which
that,
is why I'm
that was
excited.
really well hidden.
Right, which is why I'm excited to be sharing them with you guys now. So the next one, and the Tommy gun, obviously, as you would probably assume, is the most elaborate to accomplish.
Yeah.
So it requires us to go through the demon route,
Oh boy.
which is the one that we chose from the very get-go.
yeah.
I don't see any other way
It also
through.
requires us not
Got
to
any ideas
die.
for us?
So get good.
So-
it requires us to get good. Is
So
that
it
what
requires
you're
me to not suck.
saying? Oh man.
I
I will support you in not sucking.
And-
I'll try and do stuff like not directly block your vision.
That would be great if you could pinky
I
swear
will.
to that.
I will try to troll you less.
Thank you.
That would.
mean-
that's my.
That's just in life, though. That would be nice if you could just do that in general in life.
I don't know. You
Less.
drive a hard bargain. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much
Yeah,
I can commit.
is
to
that
there.
too much to ask, Steph? I'm sorry. Is me asking you to troll me a little bit less
Ooh boy.
too much?
Wow.
Too much to ask?
I don't remember any of this.
Apparently, if I squeeze a bunch of Bendy toys, there's an achievement I can unlock.
Okay.
So I should
That's
I
exciting.
should get squeezing.
Get it, squeeze it.
Get my nubbly hands
Ooh.
on all sorts of Bendy dolls.
Ooh, yuck. Okay.
Squeeze all the nubblins.
Lily Dillon in the chat points out that the bone looks like a human leg bone, which I agree with. I have to say, that's awfully femur-like to me.
Hey,
You know?
the femur is the best bone in the body. Right? Am I wrong in this? Do you, okay, question for the room, question for the chat.
Yeah?
Do you
Another
guys
bone, another
have a
dollar.
favorite bone?
Favorite bone in the body?
Why
Correct.
is there always something blocking the door?
Let me guess. Your favorite
Gotta
is
be a way through.
weenus bone.
Weenus bone, yes. No, the femur is actually my favorite bone in the body.
Really?
Because
Really?
it's such a cool, classic bone.
I mean, it looks classic, but think about the other bones you have to choose from. Wishbone, mandible. Talk about mandible. That's a cool one.
I will say a close second on my list of best bones in the body. I would say the patella.
that little.
Big fan of the patella.
You like the patella? I
AKA
like.
the kneecap.
Yeah, that's a good one. I enjoy its floatiness. I also like that tiny bone in your eardrum.
The
You know what I'm
Incus?
talking about?
Hammer?
The hammer. I'm into the hammer because it's like you could be like you could hold up that really tiny little bone and then be like hammer time. But the bone is like this big, so
Yeah,
it's funny.
is that what dictates? See, I like the femur because it's like the classic bone look. It's a thick, solid bone, and you can use it as a weapon. You can,
Really?
like, smack people with a
You're
femur.
gonna use it with.
Hold up, real quick, I
I
gotta
don't know.
explain this. So apparently, one of the steps to getting the Tommy gun, and I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what online sources, aka the wiki, has said, which is you need to change this bowl right here, which switches through all the different forms of Bendy to Boris to Alice, and finally to the ink machine. Apparently, it needs to be an ink machine form.
Okay.
So now
Ink
you know.
machine mode activated.
Ink machine activate.
Ramonia Alchemy in the chat said, wow, a bone. In the
day,
chat. I
another
can't
dollar.
tell if it's supposed to be like, wow, a bone. Like sarcasm. But I'm going to interpret the other way.
I think it was
as
actually very enthusiastic.
I was,
about the bone.
well, there was no exclamation point, so it was ambiguous, but I'm going to interpret it as, wow, a bone, as in like, wow,
Guys.
that's really an enthusiastic bone,
Guys, you know what? Hey, Easter eggs come in all shapes and sizes.
right? Some of them are bone-shaped and sized.
So we don't need to listen to Jacksepticeye again.
No, I think we're good.
Although we
I mean,
can.
we enjoy a good Jack. Every now and then. It's nice to get your dose of Jacksepticeye.
So here, we're supposed to watch these TVs. Watch over here.
Okay.
You know what would really suck? Is if, while playing this game, you're like, oh, I'm just going to watch this TV here. The jump scare happens to the left of you, and you just completely miss it. And you're like, oh, that was an odd, loud sound.
That's true.
Wouldn't that suck?
Yeah. That would be a
That would be
really
really
boring
anticlimactic.
option. Yeah, it would be
It's
kind of
a really
unfortunate.
lame option to play this game right now.
Man, it'd be a yeah. You'd feel,
Wow, it's almost
you'd
like
feel
something
like
happened.
you feel like you were missing out on something a little bit.
Oh,
Huh? Wow,
wow, it feels like I missed out on something.
that would
time.
be a bummer.
What a bummer that was.
Crazy Loon says my favorite is the skull, for it protects the brain. And
For it is the bone that doth protect the brain.
And Aiden Ermer likes his awesome cheekbone.
This is a song I've dedicated to Alice.
Ashtail likes the tibia.
Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel.
It's actually your Alice Angel.
You're my Alice angel. Closer than my peeps you are to me, baby.
That's nice. That's
yeah,
really good.
that's my serenade. That's my siren serenade for Alice Angel. She's closer than my peeps.
Did you write
Includes
that
Stephanie.
yourself?
Wow, what?
Closer than my
What?
peeps. Okay, so we gotta. So
Gotta
now,
do Demon Run? Okay.
choice 2. If you want to get yourself a hold of the Tommy gun, apparently, you gotta go the demon route.
All right,
So we
let's
gotta
do
go
it.
all in on Bendy.
Okay.
Which, honestly, so again, I talk on the live stream a lot. In general, as we've come to learn, I just talk on the live stream a lot.
What?
Right? It's the worst. But I talk a lot specifically about what I look for or what it takes to do a theory, right? And so
There's nothing wrong with dreaming.
I just want to listen to this.
Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. That's how I got started. Just a pencil and a dream. We all want everything, without even having to lift a finger. They say you just have to believe. Belief can make you succeed. Belief can make you rich. Belief can make you powerful. Why, with enough belief, you can even cheat death itself. Now that is a beautiful and positively silly thought.
So,
man.
so anyway, this is a camera? And this is the first time.
Oh, it is.
I
Yeah.
had a little projector camera there. That's interesting.
Inked over.
So, I've talked a lot about actually the craft of like writing episodes and this and that, and what I look for when I'm researching on the live stream. And I think this is a good moment to kind of illustrate, right? So, in order to get the Tommy gun, if it is true that you need to follow the demon path, to me, as I would be crafting a theory, that's a really interesting and weird detail.
Boris.
You know?
Oh, you scared
why
me to death.
would the Tommy gun and the
Suppose you
demon
found
path
anything we can
have
use
to
to
be
protect
connected
ourselves
where
with?
Alice and the Tommy gun are not connected, right? And so that's the sort of thing that I would be trying to kind of solve or figure out what the connection there is to drive that sort of thing. And that's, you know, it's Easter eggs and connections like that that really help to strengthen theories. And so as I think about, like, hey, what would the episode on Chapter 3 of Bendy and the Ink Machine look like? That's one of the things I'm keeping in mind is, because the Tommy gun is a weird addition, right? And we'll see it more later, which I'm excited
Ooh,
about.
get squeezing.
Yeah, I'm getting squeezing.
Get your squeeze on.
Squeezing all sorts of these
Can you
guys.
squeeze them more than once?
I don't think it adds to my overall.
Oh.
I think I have to do 10 of them.
I thought you'd have done 10 by
Right?
now.
It feels like I've done a bunch. No, no one up there. Come on. I
There
need
was
to
one
squeeze
back
more.
over there at the end
Need
of
to
that
squeeze
shelf.
them all. Gotta squeeze them all. Bendy.
Bendy plush.
plushies. That one's out of my reach.
Gotta squeeze them
Got it.
all.
Nailed it.
Bendy plush.
Oh, this is the reject counter.
Oh man, the
All
Alice
these-
Angels.
All these garbage Alice Angel
Jeez.
things.
Dumb.
Worst character ever.
Yikes.
Actually,
Worst
I like
character
I
ever.
think Alice Angel's pretty swell, actually.
I was about to say, I kind of like her. I think she's got a certain air of mystery about her.
She has that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah,
Shoot, why haven't I gotten this achievement yet? I've squeezed so many plushes.
I know. Come on.
All of them. Also, for everyone who watched yesterday's live stream of duck season, don't trust the cat.
Right? Don't touch that cat
Don't
clock.
trust that cat. Or in this case,
A
that
lot
little
of
devil.
little bendy clocks.
Gotten all these guys. There's one. There's one.
Hmm.
Come on. Did I already get this achievement without realizing it?
That's what I was wondering.
Right?
Right? I feel like I've
It's
squeezed.
like, I don't know.
Oh,
you
there we
might
go.
be done. Oh,
Got
hey,
it.
look.
Inner child
Inner
achievement
child, there it
unlocked.
is.
There
Nice.
we go.
Mind.
Punch it in.
Nailed it. Okay, so let's
Looks like to open this, we
let's
need to
move
throw
forward
2
with this
levers
now.
at once.
Okay, cool.
got a
You
lot of
get this
progress to
one.
make.
I'll find the other.
Cool. So this guy. Oh no!
Ah! He's pretty terrifying, I have to
It's a
say.
good. It's a good. Oh,
Wrench him.
Is that
Bam.
the monkey?
Bam. Bam.
it looks like a monkey. Yeah, wow.
Trust the kitty or the monkey.
Don't trust the kitty or the
Oh!
monkey. This
Oh,
is actually
man.
connected to duck season.
It
Go
totally
figure.
is. All of them are connected.
All indie games are connected at this point. I like to say, they're all about Satan and child murder,
Right?
And monkeys and cats lying to you.
What more do you need?
What, right? I mean, let's be honest.
And they're all related to the 1930s cartoon industry.
I wonder if Boris having a bone will save him at the end.
Right? Wouldn't that be
Place your bets,
awesome?
friends. Place your bets on whether having that bone will save Boris from Alice Angel.
I wish. I actually don't think so. I would bet against that.
Why would you bet against that, Steph?
Because it seems like, in the next chapter, Boris either has to be alive or dead, right? So they can't have one ending where he's alive and one ending where he's dead and have them both be like canon, right? They have to have him be one or the other. Yeah, would you bet that he lives?
Yeah. I have a feeling that it's an Easter egg is an Easter egg,
Aw.
and that I'm just giving him a little bit of happiness in the
Shoot,
final moments.
I
of
was
his life.
hoping that you'd convince me
It's his
that
last
he's
meal.
gonna. Yeah, I know.
He
Alright.
looks nifty with it though. Look at how happy he
I
is.
know, he looks good. Should I switch over to Twitter and look at a little more fan art now? Or should I wait?
Let's get
Following the screen.
let's get into the Alice Angel
Okay, the fetch
mission,
quest.
the fetch
Got
quests, before we do.
All right.
Because I'm also just appreciating seeing Boris here. Like, look at how
A
happy
little
he is.
quality
He's the
time with
best.
old Boris.
The best. I wonder if you can beat him up. Like if you can kill him before Alice kills him.
Nope.
You cannot.
No. And
It was a noble
confirmed-
effort.
Confirmed. We cannot put him out of his misery before Alice kills
Better
him.
go overtime for this.
Unfortunately.
So sad for him.
Okay. Also, I've been wondering about this thing. Because this is
Was
the
there-
same style of chest that you start the level with.
Huh.
It's a bit weird that,
That you can't open that one.
right? I'm curious if whether that one, if through a certain series of events, if there's a way to open it.
Right? That is.
It makes me wonder.
Huh. She's quite a gal.
Gosh, these doors,
Aw,
they are
poor
so
Boris.
slow. Hey, Boris, come with me to your doom.
Right?
Come with me to your final fate.
Poor guy.
Right?
I know. Now in this second run through, I now feel so bad for him. Before I was like, he's just around.
I will say this. He seems very unimpressed by his dead self. And is
I think
made
he's
even
speechless. He's in shock.
He's
Matthew.
made even more comedic by the fact that he's just carrying this bone around looking at like, oh, yuck, that's me. I'm
Right?
dead. But I got this bone, so it doesn't matter.
He's crying on the inside, Matthew. Crying on the inside.
So many of them to make me so beautiful. Anything less than perfect was left behind.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I had to do it. She made me.
Cool. Cool story, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Let's go into your murder chamber.
Right?
This reminds me of a Disney ride every time.
Now we come to the question.
You're sitting in the audience, the animatronic up here. You're protected by the stage.
The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose?
So this is a bit confusing to me.
Take this freak, for instance.
Because she's
Crawl into
torturing one of the
drilling his
like
tainted ink to my
underlings.
door.
Right.
It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back.
But Boris possesses whatever she needs. This guy doesn't, right?
I thought that he was one of the ones who was assigned to come bring her back into the ink, and so she's just captured him to torture
I
him.
think that could definitely be it. It's just an interesting distinction to make between the Borises of the world, who possess what she needs to make herself beautiful,
Shapeless slug.
versus these underling guys who are being sent by Bendy.
It made me an angel. I will not let the demon touch me again.
Girl, you're my
So
angel.
close
You're my
now.
darling
So
angel.
almost perfect.
You are to me, baby.
There's nothing like really bad songs that are also like 15 years old.
I'll let you ascend and leave this place.
It's a lie. Hashtag fake news.
Ugh,
Hashtag
you
fake news.
eensy weensy
Hashtag
favors. Come
this video
on.
is now demonetized.
Right?
No ad revenue coming in for this one.
Okay.
Okay, return to the left.
All right.
Go to the left.
Joe Cuevas says you can get the Tommy gun. Yes, that is one of our
That is
objectives
the
for
goal of
today.
the day.
We had 4 goals today. We've already accomplished one, which was give Boris a bone. Our next,
We gave him a gift.
we gave him a gift.
Did we
gave
perhaps
him,
give him life as well?
Oh man.
No, it's just a
Ah,
gift.
yeah, I think it's really
We
just the bone. It's just the
gave
bone.
him a gift.
But we are also doing things like hopefully getting the Tommy gun, doing some stuff with the projectionist, etc. We've got a few items on the agenda. We're gonna work through them, and right now our next step is going to be just to go through all the fetch quests for Alice Angel, which are super awesome and exciting. In order to be able to pick up the Tommy gun.
Steph seems not impressed by that.
I'm just saying.
In case
A
you
lot
weren't
of fetch
aware,
quests.
This is ink, not to be confused with bacon soup.
Nope, not bacon soup. Don't drink.
Do not drink. Dangerous. Don't do it.
All right.
Okay.
My machines are hungry.
So am I.
Gather me some
Skip
spare
lunch.
parts.
All right. Do it.
Take the wrench. Got it.
Sweet. All right. 5 special gears.
Got this.
Yep.
New
I
record.
think they could go a lot faster this time actually because we know the area so well.
It's true.
To our world now. So little true.
Back to the old grind.
But there is one rule. We all know and
Okay, so we
respect
can't get
out here.
caught. That's the important. Oh, jeez.
Okay. You can't die. Yeah.
Do not die.
Yeah. Important thing is don't die.
He will find you.
That is.
Okay,
That is the
cool.
theme of the day. So there's really nothing over here.
I want to read out a couple of things from the chat just because they've been building up for a little while.
Okay.
Amphmoo Fangirl says, my favorite part about this game is the trendy new Bendy ink machine. Sadly, the ink is not included.
Ah,
That was very nice.
That's
That
a
was
reference
good.
to the musical.
Uh-huh.
It's a musical. I hit P instead of K. Shoot! Need to hit K.
Matthew Van G wanted to let you know, my name is Matthew and my brother's name is Patrick. Weird. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, anyway. Let's see. What is happening here? Bendy and the ink machine is happening here.
It's a
live.
thing. It is
live.
happening live in front of your faces.
Yep.
Hey, you know what's funny, by the way?
What? What's funny?
There's a challenge going around
What's the challenge?
It's,
There-
it's the 3 edit challenge. It's the
The what?
It's a upload a video with less than 3 edits.
Really?
The funny thing about that is, welcome to the live stream.
We do that all the time.
There are 0 edits.
Yeah, there are 0 edits.
You are stuck here for all the cringe and all the awkwardness.
I was about
Well
to
done.
say, you just wish there were edits, but there aren't.
Right?
One
Sometimes.
Yep. See, they just need to watch a few, like, as part of that challenge, people just need to watch a few of our live streams, and they'll be like, nope, call this challenge off.
They're like, this
More
was
edits.
a terrible idea.
More edits, everyone.
Go back to trying not to laugh and trying not to cry, guys.
Yep.
Because
Edit the heck out of that.
No one wants to see this one. Yeah. Hashtag worst challenge ever.
Right?
I
Yeah,
get-
wow. I wish we had as many edits as that.
Right? If
Nope.
only.
Nope.
If only. Not even the
The shortened version, like our highlights
Nothing in
episodes
here.
do have that many. They have not that many more though, to be honest.
There's not that many edits.
There's
of
not
those.
that many
It's more
edits.
just like, let's cut out all the slow bits.
Yeah, it's really like, oh, well, they were talking about nothing there for like 20 minutes. Let's get rid of that.
More like 90. Am I right?
Hey, ayo.
Hey,
Yeah, that was right.
Yo.
That was right.
let's go.
That was accurate. Hey, oh, let's go.
Well, at this point, shoot. Was there a box back here? No. At this point, no.
Let's see. Spoopy Bendy says Thomas Hinton.
But anyway, at this point, if you did want to hop to Twitter,
Sweet.
now would be a good time.
Okay,
as I'm just
good.
kind of running about.
Live stream edits, edit challenge with more than 3 edits live, says Indie Fedora Gamer. Great. Okay, I will switch over to Twitter.
Oh wait, this guy's got it. Give me that.
Ooh.
Give me that. Yeah.
Get it. Oh, that's nice.
Another day, another $1.
Okay, cool.
Was that all of them? I got 4.
So this is the first one. This is the first piece of fan art no, she tells you to come back. I thought it was 5.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5 gears. It's 4 of some of the other things.
Yeah. There it is. Awesome.
Cool. All right.
Cool. All right, while you're running back, we can flash up this one from Twitter, which was from Disgraceful Fangirl at Graceful Fangirl. Boo and Luigi, hashtag GTLive. I won't be able to watch the stream tomorrow. I'll be traveling, but I love you guys. And sent in a picture of me as a spoopy ghost and Matthew as Luigi with Skip as either a zombie or a bellhop. I can't tell. Could go either way. Either way, this was awesome. Thank you for sending these in. We've been starting to see some really cool Halloween fan art, so I wanted to pop that one up as one of the very first ones. What happened? Did we die?
I may have died
Really?
Go back to your save.
through no fault of my own.
Aww.
There was nothing. I was literally running as fast. I was running as fast as I could.
All right, go head back to your save. Can we go back to the save? How do we go back to a save? Do we quit and then go back in?
I'm trying to remember.
Those
that
don't
menu
really
screen.
exist.
What if we quit
No,
and
isn't
then
that
we go
what the
back
time-
in?
What?
Clocks are?
Yeah,
The time clocks are saves.
Yeah.
right?
You're not going to be able to go back to that though.
You can't load to that?
Yeah, it's unclear that whole shtick.
Huh.
How did he catch? I was running. Like the run is not even like a brisk walk.
It's a dead sprint, that run.
I mean, you to get the gun.
Like look at
it
this.
says
Here's me walking. Here's me running. You see the difference? It's a cute right.
Wow, jeez.
Walking. Running.
What if we quit out to the menu and then resumed our game? Can we do that?
Probably not.
So here's the thing: if you actually have to not die for the Tommy gun, anyways,
Yes.
you have to quit anyways.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So let's quit and see if you can load from last save.
Let's see how it goes.
What if you
Wait,
just hit
no,
continue?
Continue.
Hit continue.
Which you might reset now. Push escape.
I don't think that's gonna help. So anyway, Stephanie, let's hop into more.
Wait, no, try.
Try
Hit
what?
Hit,
Try
hit
what?
quit, and then go in and continue.
escape.
Here, okay. Quit.
Quit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you don't select a chapter, you continue.
I was running. It's not my. Okay. I ran as fast. I ran.
Look! It did it.
Good job. All right, we'll take it.
Whack that.
Yay! It worked,
Whack
maybe.
that.
Good job,
Whack
guys.
that.
A+ work, everyone.
Air
I'm glad-
high five.
I'm glad we all knew to do that
Jason.
in the moment. Good job, me too.
$1.
Pat on the back to me. Pat and a half. On the mat, pat. Mat back.
Okay, I'm gonna look for a couple more things on Twitter.
That was almost very tragic and bad. Almost.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just Go.
Where is
Got
it? Oh man, there are a bunch of cool ones here.
So
Okay,
I'm just
hang on.
confuzzled about the. Like,
What are you?
I ran
confuzzled
so
about?
I tried to run so fast away from Bendy.
Don't worry, you'll get him this time.
Was there a hidey hole?
Up here, the nearest hidey hole is that one that's like really far away.
Gotcha.
And so I was running as quickly as I could in that direction.
This one's empty.
This one's empty. The other one wouldn't let me open it for some reason because it was being a jerk.
Yeah.
There's one. Let me try this one again over here. Maybe it'll let me open it this time.
Shoot, I was looking for this
Nope,
one.
because of reasons. No, you're not allowed to open that one. Shoot, that's uncomfortable. There are other ones on the way up, because there's nothing over here at this point.
Shoot, there was one really good one from Cuphead that I wanted to call out, but that's okay. I'll find it. In the meantime, I like this one a lot from John Underwood at JU Pones Noobs.
That's amazing.
You pwned those noobs, JU. It says, hey, Matt Pat and Corey Patrick, I made some grime art for hashtag GTLive. I know you wanted Halloween-like art
That's
for the wall. I
incredible.
hope you like it. It is awesome.
It is terrifying.
We are delicious slime monsters, both of us. Maybe we're just wearing some nice exfoliating seaweed masks. I like to think that we're just taking really good care of our complexions.
We are looking mighty fine in that picture.
Right?
We have the best seaweed mask for days.
It is a little bit concerning that we are oozing out of our eye holes a little bit. I will say that that's the only part that looks a little bit uncomfortable. Our lips are a nice rosy pink though. It's good to see that we've been moisturizing.
Our eye holes, yeah, not doing all that. Not doing all that well.
I like
very
that one.
oozy.
I like that one a lot. And then, this is just a fun random one. At Logan Wall 117 says, hey guys, going for a job interview tomorrow. Any advice? Can I get a clap and a half?
Ooh, okay.
Yes, first your clap and a half, your good luck clap and a half for your interview.
This is still locked, okay.
As well as, what's some cool job interview advice? Here, we can go back to the game for a second.
Cool job interview advice?
Yeah.
I would say be results oriented. A lot of people aren't results oriented.
Yeah, saying stuff like, I work hard is
very generic.
Nice, but
And everyone says it.
Yeah.
But saying stuff like, I did this and
Yeah.
it resulted in this
yeah.
makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's different saying I work hard and saying because I worked hard, this happened.
No!
Or like,
Hold up. Get in there. Okay.
ooh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Or like, I improved something, or I made so-and-so's job easier. That shows that you work hard, so you're not just saying it. It's about like demonstrating that you actually do what you say you do.
Right. So I did such and such, like for instance, I changed the thumbnails for this YouTube channel and it resulted in 10% more views on all the videos.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I changed the end slates on these YouTube end cards and it resulted in 25% more click-through rate or something like that. Like, showing that you have actual skills, or like I joined the show choir and we won 3 times as many more competitions because I was a part of it. All of that stuff.
That one might be kind of hard to pinpoint.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But that one, I would say for sure. What about other ones? Have a good handshake. Practice your handshake. You know. Firm.
You bet.
Don't try and do the. Oh, here I guess you have to move the mouse.
to move the
Whatever.
mouse.
Don't do. Make sure you go straight on. Don't do the power handshake where you try and overtake the person and then you twist their arm.
Wait, are you not supposed to do that?
No, you're not supposed to do that. That gives a.
But that
kind of a
immediately
sucky
shows my
impression.
dominance over that person.
That person who holds your fate in their hands might not like you trying to beat them.
Then they need to get good. What if I do this, Steph? What if I do the handshake?
The handshake.
Pull them like this.
That might make them uncomfortable, especially if they're me.
Yeah, does that make you uncomfortable?
Or you know what's also one to avoid. Here, I'll wait for you to get to stop.
Here, what's one to avoid, Steph?
Where you do the handshake with
the double.
Oh, because it locks
no.
in the arm. You can't. Don't lock in the arm.
No, I'm not allowed to lock in the arm, Steph?
No.
Why not?
Don't take any arms
I
prisoner.
want to lock in the arm.
Let's see.
Shoot, I feel. Bendy. I'm concerned that my last metallic specialty gear might be in the gearbox that has glitched out on the screen.
Oh no.
That may be a slight concern that I have.
Oh, poo.
Because this game, as well as life currently, just hates me and wants to continue kicking me in the balls.
Cool.
So,
You want to try and reload again then?
we'll see. I'm trying an alternate strategy where maybe there's 1 or 2 in one of these other
Extra.
rooms.
Yeah.
Because I thought there were extras.
I thought there were 2. Because I thought we missed some initially. We didn't do the most efficient route last
The
time.
thing is, though, each time they open up a different kind of pathway to accomplish everything. And so, I don't think it'll be here, but we can try.
Okay.
Oh no, it's the projectionist.
Oh man, there he is. Woo yeah. Woo buddy.
He's looking good, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a strong character.
He is. He's a good character. Too bad he's about to get murdered later in today's live stream.
Yeah.
He will be fighting for his life on today's live stream. It is weird that this whole section doesn't yield anything.
Right? It is
Right?
strange.
Isn't that weird? Hell's
Anyway, other job interview advice. Don't be afraid to say you don't know. It's better to say you don't know than give some really bad answer that makes it obvious that you don't know,
Yeah.
but also shows that you're afraid. If they ask you something you don't know, it's okay to just be like, I don't know about that, but I'm a fast learner or something like that.
Right.
That's better to say than try and make it up.
Or I've never dealt with that, but I would learn from a fellow coworker who did.
Yep.
Enthusiasm is important.
Oh my gosh, enthusiasm goes so far.
Makes a big difference.
I don't even know why it goes so far, but if people are excited about
Because
a
a lot
job,
of people aren't enthusiastic.
that's true. And you want someone who's going to go into a job and be excited about it. So enthusiasm is pretty awesome.
So don't be the person who, don't be obnoxiously enthusiastic.
No.
But be attentive, be eager to answer questions.
Oh, here I can brag about someone who works for us and what they did to demonstrate enthusiasm without being a crazy person.
Okay.
So we have Dan on our team who helps us with a lot of our art and thumbnails. And one of the things he did when he sent us in some example thumbnails to show the kind of work he does. Again, he didn't just say he could do the work. When we asked him, he was like, yeah, I can show you the kind of work I do. And he sent in some great thumbnails. And then he sent in an extra thumbnail that he took the extra time. He spent the extra effort on it. Oh man. Okay, reload.
Trying this again.
Okay, try again.
3rd time's the charm. We got this.
He sent in an extra thumbnail that where the whole thumbnail was, will Dan get hired?
Yeah, he did a
And it
film
was fun.
theory-esque thumbnail
Yeah.
with will Matt Pat hire Dan or will
Yeah.
Dan get hired? And it was funny and it went above and beyond what we had asked him to do.
It demonstrates that you're enthusiastic about something. Again, not in a crazy way.
It showed he had a good sense of humor. It showed a lot about his personality. He's blushing right now behind the camera because we're talking about him.
He's so embarrassed.
This box is still
good.
frozen, which is not good. That does not bode well. And because the game hates me. So...
Accurate.
So fingers crossed that we're able to make something happen here. It seems like every time I reload, one fewer box is available to us. So we'll see how it goes. They also shift around their position a whole lot. So this is a new position for this one. This one's going to be empty, I'm assuming.
Nothing in here.
Okay. So yeah, so that's a really good way to make a really positive impression, is to like show. It's honestly the same thing I did when I had my first. Hey, ooh.
Hey.
When I had. Are you kidding me? God.
No. Aw, man.
God. Where did he come
I
from?
don't even know.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Where did he come from?
Cotton Eye Joe. But no, it's something I did for my job interview too, where for my very first or one of my earliest jobs, where they're like, oh, come in with recommendations about how you would optimize or change the programming of this channel. And they gave me kind of a case study of the channel. And so I did a PowerPoint presentation where I outlined kind of the programming things that I would do, my rationale behind it. I drafted up kind of concepts or like a calendar and things like that so that I could present it to everyone who was in the room. Hey, this is my strategy for what I would do with this channel. And they were all really impressed. And they're like, hey, no one has done that. And as a part of this role, you would be expected to kind of give presentations about stuff like that. So this is actually really appropriate. And it showed them that not only did I have good ideas, but that I was willing to go above and beyond, and that I had the ability to create like a cool, interesting presentation.
Yeah. And that you understood what the job was. Like, doing something like that shows that you get what the job is. Because I think some people go into interviews and they don't do much research ahead of time, or like they don't ask questions ahead of time that actually help them prepare for a job interview. Because you want to know as much as you can going into the interview so that you're giving the right answers and you're not giving information that doesn't matter for the job that you're applying for. So it's like shows that you know what's going on and that you like understand the job well enough to actually comment on it.
Yep. That's 4.
All right, come on.
Where's number 5? And I'm sure everyone in the comments like. I probably don't need that one. Where's the 5th one? Is it down the stairs? Maybe. We'll see. I will hunt. I'm on the hunt.
The chat mostly agrees with what we've been talking about, and they haven't mentioned anything about where the last one might be. But Tanya Tulami says, "I'm not gonna lie, my first special job at work was because I was enthusiastic, and mostly because of that."
It does, and it goes a long way because it shows that you're excited about the work that you're gonna do, and that in turn translates to you doing better work. Like if you dread your job and you're going in to just kind of like cash a check and just kind of half butt the whole thing, it's not half butt stuff.
A single cheek.
Single cheek.
You're going into single cheek the whole thing.
If you're single cheeking it the whole time, no one.
No one
wants
gonna
that.
Start using that.
Single cheek.
You're single.
Make sure you're going in both butts ready.
Both
doubly cheeked. Because if you're only going in single cheeked, man, you're not gonna be a good employee.
No, it's
I know
not
everyone here, like Chris and Jason.
They're in both cheeks all the way.
They're both cheeks every day. Isn't that right, Jason?
Both cheeks.
Both cheeks, all in.
If I had more cheeks, it'd be more cheeks. Even.
Right? If you had if you were 3-butted, if you had tri-butts, all three of those would be there.
Mm-hmm. All 6 cheeks.
All 6 cheeks would be in the game.
All 6 would be active, ready to go. And that, that's what I appreciate about Jason. As many butt cheeks as he has, All of them
All of
are
them
going
are
into
in the
his
game.
work every single day. When I call him a butthead, he says thank you, Matthew. Right
Then
you
I
are.
call HR.
Yep. And then I answer and I just say, please ignore Matthew. No, I also got my first job by being full-butted in the
Whoa.
interview.
I think that means something different.
Yeah, I think that means something different. Yeah, full-butted.
By being, I dedicated all my cheeks to that.
All your butts were dedicated to it.
No, because my first job, I was interviewing in California, but I lived in New York at the time, and they were like, look, are you really willing to move out here? Like, do you really know what this job means? Do you really know you're going to work on weekends? You're going to work at night? You're going to be doing whatever it takes in this job? Like, and I was like, yes, awesome, amazing, sign me up, moving tomorrow. Like,
Take all of my butts. I am fully butted, guys.
Do you see how many cheeks I have back here? They're yours. So anyway.
My cheeks are your cheeks.
Mi chica es su chica. Like, we were on that level. That's not the word for cheek in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish at all.
You know what? I believed it. It was great. I thought you sold it.
Don't pretend to speak Spanish in your job interview if you don't speak Spanish.
Here's another one that you don't talk about when it comes time to.
What's on the table there?
What's on the table?
Those shelves.
Oh, that's just another cassette recording.
Oh.
Here's another thing that you don't bring up in a job interview because it is. Oh, no, it sends a bad impression. Don't ask about like hours or vacation time.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask for vacation time during your first interview.
Yeah, because
You sign the job contract and then you say I need vacation.
Yeah, like that, because what that tells the employer immediately off the bat is like, hey, this person is already thinking about their time off.
They are literally counting the days until their first vacation before the job hits started.
Same thing with hours.
Yeah.
The person's like, oh man,
Yeah.
this person is going to be waiting for 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock to hit, and they're going to be out the door.
No, the thing is, I do think it's appropriate to ask, like, what are the in-office hours expectations, especially if it's a job where you might be doing some work from home and stuff. Like, I think that's totally appropriate, but it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate in your first interview. Again, if you're talking about rounds 2, 3, 4, whatever, then you may get into some of these detailed discussions. But in your very first interview, don't be the person who's like, look, I need every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I need to leave at 3 o'clock because I have, ice hockey yoga.
Ooh, ice hockey yoga.
It's
Should I save this
yoga on
and try to
ice
reload it?
hockey blades. So don't be that person. That's a sucky thing to do.
So the game continues to elude me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
That's
the Tommy gun.
Enjoy it. It's fine. You're doing great.
Enjoy it. Thanks. Advice to live by. Thanks, Steph. Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
It's great. Enjoy
life.
the road.
Enjoy life.
Wait, everything
One down.
Yeah.
it saves it by like quest moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, this is in a different position now though. But this one's still here. This one is always here.
Ugh.
This one's still frozen.
I'm worried about that.
Get out of here.
All right.
Come on, Bendy.
This might be a restart.
This might have to be a restart.
Okay.
Nothing in here.
I think it might be.
Yep.
Dang it.
Here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one last thing. Because I don't think there was anything at the extreme end of this hallway, but I'm gonna double check.
Yeah.
I really would like to avoid having to restart. I would like to avoid it if possible. If possible. Go, 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 go. So yeah, if you guys have any advice in the chat, let us know.
Yeah.
Job advice.
Well, one person actually had some really good advice here just a second ago. Shoot, where was it? Let's see. I think I may have lost it. But the advice was, if you're shy, practice looking people in the eye.
That's good.
Confidence is really good. Confidence is important, and looking people in the eye makes them trust you. So the more you can just stare them down, not in a creepy way, That's a good thing.
Keep your body language open.
Yeah.
Don't cross your arms.
Don't cross your arms. Yeah, that's a good one. Don't cross your arms, actually.
Because if you're crossing your arms, it shows one that you're nervous, or
you're defensive.
two that you're defensive.
Yeah.
And neither of those are images that you want to project outward.
Yep.
So avoid that if possible as well. That would be another one. No, I think we're gonna have to restart it. Oh, God. Shoot.
Yeah.
Darn. What a bummer.
And there's not like a switch to flip to make that
To make it
door
open. It is
right?
weird that that one refuses to open. Right? It opened
We got it the first time.
Right? We got it the first time, and then we reset things. I've tried to cue all of her like talking prompts because I thought maybe like her talking prompts
Would open them
were
up.
opening it or something,
Yeah.
or were the signals that say I can open this. I don't know. I think rather than wander around too much, I think we just go.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, catch up real quick.
So anyway, we're gonna distract you with it. Stephanie's gonna distract you with a delightful dance.
This
Please.
That's delightful.
Please
First of all.
continue to distract with this.
Is
delightful
that not
dance.
delighting you?
I found it delightful, Steph. Please
Thanks.
continue.
That was like half a butt in. Come on.
That was
That was one
That was
cheek?
only one. That was a
That was-
one
that
cheek
was a one
dance,
cheek
Stephanie.
dan- aw, man.
Put both your cheeks into your dance. Both cheeks.
And I like the stare down. Just
yes,
keep the
stare
stare
at
down.
the camera. Stare at the camera awkwardly. Yes, perfect. Keep it up. Keep it up until
Ooh,
I
I
get
think
through
this
whole
could be a
section.
good workout.
It's like 15 minutes.
15-minute rundown.
What?
That's how long it takes him to get there.
Oh God.
Don't forget the bone.
I'm
You
not
gotta
getting
give the
any of
phone.
that.
I know. I gotta give him the bone.
Need to open the door.
Here we go.
The lever's missing.
Oh, Boris.
Boris
Boris probably. I know Boris has it. Oh, there we
Isn't
go.
that lever
Cool.
handy?
Be delighted.
Or are you holding it hostage?
Are you delighted with her half butt dance?
I thought
More butts.
This is worse than just dance.
More butts.
Okay, no, we're not doing. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez. Here, I'm gonna read a little bit more career advice. Laxbro415 just says, "Be confident and smile." Bethany Blossom says, "Thanks for the advice. I will bring all my butts to the next interview."
Yes. All.
Make sure
Always
you're
going-
full butted in every interview you go into.
Never enter an interview with your butts half cocked.
John Whitaker, it says, "Really depends on what company you're going to work for and what field you're going into, but don't be afraid to ask for what you think you deserve for yourself within reason." When it comes to stuff like asking about the timing, asking about vacation time and stuff like that, there's a time and a place for it. You have to know the time and the place. And remember that first interviews, you are there to prove that you're valuable to them.
wander off.
Before you're asking anything from them,
Yeah.
they have to know that you're worth it.
Right.
So that's why you don't bring that stuff up right off the bat. You say, "Here's why I'm awesome. Here's why I'm valuable. Here's why you need me." And they're like, "Wow, yeah, we really do need you." And then you're like, "Yeah, and you can have me as long as I get, my vacation, or as long as I can get blah, blah, blah off or whatever." That's when you throw that in,
like it's
when
really
they're already like, "Wow, we really need this person. They are so awesome." But if you go in being like, "You don't know anything about me. I might totally suck as a human being. Want to give me some vacation time?" That's kind of lame.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
Dress nicely.
Dress nicely. Well, it depends on that. Also, that's industry dependent, though.
Did
It
you hear
is.
that?
It is, but it isn't, right? Like,
me either.
definitely certain industry, like dress for the level above where you're interviewing for.
Marina L says,
Right?
"Why
Isn't that the general
why
rule of
does he
thumb?
keep
Yep.
restarting? Because stuff won't spawn for us. The game is glitching, and we can't get stuff to spawn correctly."
So
And we keep dying.
I may have realized that I made a mistake.
That there was one back in that room right
That there was that one way back in that room. Yeah.
But
yeah.
did you get that the first time?
I'm not
poopy.
100% sure.
I didn't think you
Let's
got that.
let's
on the
say
first one.
that
Don't
let's
sing
say
it
that
over
you know what?
gotta
This
be
was
these
the
guys.
absolutely appropriate decision to have made. I stand by my decision to restart. I'm glad that I did it because it bought us more time to enjoy one another's company, discussing all things, and also seeing the bone Easter egg again because it's so compelling
how
and
enjoyable.
interesting. We could play it over and over again, and it still won't lose the delightfulness of that little moment
Play fast.
Easter egg.
Play fast.
You know what? I would run as fast as I could if running actually produced anything for me. It does not.
Fair
though.
enough. I'm gonna go give a little switch over to Twitter
Yeah, please.
and get some fan art.
Yeah, show off some of
there.
that.
Hang
Show off
on.
some of that sweet fart. That two-cheeked fart.
I was about to say, people also put a lot of cheeks into the fan art, so I want to
Both
make
of
sure we
their
show
cheeks
that off.
in that fart.
Speaking of fart, really quick.
Do I need to leave the room, Jason?
No.
Oh.
Should I be
But-
concerned?
Jason!
Bob's Burgers did a fart episode
always
this
something
past
blocking
week,
the door?
and they called it fart.
Gotta be a way.
Fan
through.
art?
Yeah.
Really?
There was a fan art episode.
No.
They
And it
stole
was
it!
fart.
Really?
They
Yep.
stole it from us. Man.
Wait.
What happened? What happened?
It was a switch, wasn't it?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do this. I think if this starts me back to where I last saved, this might be it. This is it. Welcome to live 3-cut challenge. 3 edits. Here we go. Edit 1. Great.
Awesome.
3-edit challenge.
Okay, so now we're back in the middle.
One down.
Back
Right.
in the middle to where we were before.
1 down.
1. We got 1, guys. Here's number 2.
2.
2. Got 2 down.
Okay,
Come on.
I just want to focus with you here.
Where's
Come on. 3,
that jerk?
4.
4.
Come on.
Is that guy not carrying it around anymore? Did he just give up on me?
I think so.
They're
He was
like,
just
but
like, oh my gosh, I've killed him enough times
He'll
already.
eventually be there.
you would think that. Wait, this one's gone.
one is
Yes.
gone.
Good.
Oh,
Because they randomly respawn, I was wondering if that would ever disappear from its position.
what?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
So where's the other one?
We'll find out. We have to hunt for it.
The guy's hand, probably.
I was gonna say it still would probably be his hand,
Huh.
cause
Okay, we're gonna do it this time.
maybe
I have confidence in us.
I have confidence in sunshine.
And rain?
I have confidence that spring will come again.
Good one. Thank you, Maria. That was a Sound of Music reference,
There he is.
There
everyone.
he is. Oh, there he is, and he's got it.
He's got it.
Yes, we got
Smack
this.
him.
No,
Smack that.
no. Face.
Ink monster.
Boop
Smack
his
that.
nose.
Got it.
Yes. Okay.
So now.
Safe.
No, it doesn't matter.
Really?
You can't really. Oh, I guess maybe you could.
Now don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't die.
Don't die.
Pro tip, don't die. Oh, here's one. Nope, that doesn't open anymore. They're like, now you're done with that part of the game.
Yeah, you can be able to open them there.
I'll be able to open them whenever I darn well choose, Stephanie. That's what I say.
Come on.
I also learned that potentially I summoned Bendy faster toward me because I was running the whole time. I forgot that running was one of the things that attracts him.
Oh yeah, it's the sound.
Yeah.
He hears everything.
So
That's right.
I'm doing. Since there is really no big difference between walking and running in this game, I
Might as well
decided
just walk it
let me
out.
just saunter it out. There you go. Good. We're back on track.
Woo!
Making progress again.
Nice.
Guess who's back? Making progress.
Bendy.
Matt Pat's back.
Oh,
Bendy didn't kill him.
making progress.
Thanks. It's the best song.
Good one.
It's the
Okay.
greatest of all songs.
Always on time.
Ooh, I like this one a lot. At Shade Wolf Studio, drew, watching #GTLive, just drew this Cuphead and Bendy Mean Machine fan art.
That's
Please
cool.
welcome Inkhead. I like this one a
I
lot.
love that. That's the cool
Oh,
fusion of
man.
the two.
All know and respect down here.
That's a really good one. Here, you can go back to the game. I'll keep scrolling through and find some others.
In the open
So I
for
deposited
too
my
long,
gears.
we'll find you.
Deposited my little gear shifts. She just feels like telling me more about Bendy. I really don't care at this point. I'm so sick of hearing her talk about Bendy. Yeah,
I know,
let us
Bendy,
begin our
come
work.
on, man.
Alice.
Ah.
Alice, the work has already begun. We're already partway through the work. Alice. Dear Alice. Dear Alice, I've already progressed through your work.
Right? Come on now.
Okay,
It's the perfect thing for keeping myself together.
right?
If you're gonna catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly.
Okay.
Come back to my door.
I'm here.
I have something that you'll need.
Literally standing right in front of your door. Ink syringe. Great. Huzzah. Level 11. Swollen searchers.
Here, while you have a second, I just think this one is really fun to call out. At SusieQ29678, #GTLive, intently watching the live show with her very own cat Pat, Can Kimmy get a clap and a half?
Kimmy, absolutely.
Kimmy, you can absolutely get a clap and a half. Thank you so much
you.
for welcoming Cat Pat into your own life.
And Kimmy, you look a bit concerned.
I know, you look so worried.
You
Don't
look very
worry.
concerned for us. Don't worry.
It's gonna be okay.
I will protect you from Bendy.
I wouldn't trust him too much, but between Jason and I, we'll make sure you're taken care
Yeah,
of.
honestly, I haven't done a great job of protecting you from Bendy, so. Oh. Yeah!
Okay.
Give me some of that.
That
inky
was a
goodness.
good one. That was a good one.
So that was one.
Okay, good.
Here's two. Oh, there's
Get this little shambler.
Come on, shambling man.
Oh, that I was born a shambling man.
Come on. Oh, and
Aw, scared him away.
Why won't you die?
Because you're hitting him with a syringe. You're literally just tapping him with a piece of plastic.
He was feisty.
Right?
Oh, he also gave me an ace bonus. Ooh, got that one. Oh, man, they are aggressive. You are so mean, guys.
I know.
Stop being so mean to me.
Jerks.
Okay, so I'm already collecting a whole bunch of ink here. I'm doing pretty good. My ink collection runneth aplenty.
Right?
I wonder if there's anyone over yonder way. Oh, that guy disappeared. Well, you was. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Yes. Give me all your inky goodness. Not you. I don't care about you. You're the worst.
Good one.
I don't care about you. Get thee gone, villain. Cool. Hey. Oh, all right. You can. Yep. Cool. You just phase out of existence there. I have no problem with that. You do you. I understand. My face is not for everyone. Oh, there it is. He's totally gonna run by the time I get there.
No, I think we're
Nah.
All right, fine.
Nah,
You
fam.
didn't have him.
Nah, fam.
You didn't
He's
have him.
teleporting away.
You didn't have him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Take him down. Hunty, hunty.
Boom.
Whoa, nice.
Did you see how stealthy I was there?
Task is done. All right, while you're on your way back to Alice Angel, I have one more to call out on Twitter from @MagicalHaley, who said, a little sneak peek pic of my next #GTLive animated.
Oh, that's so cool.
Matt, Pat, and Courtney Patrick are looking a bit old-fashioned. Ain't that incredible?
I love
like
that.
You got a little Bendy action going on. I'm a little reminiscent of Alice Angel. This one is looking really awesome. We have seen some of the GTLive animateds that have been done, and they are incredible. If you've never checked them out, if you just search for GTLive animated, they're incredible. They're incredible.
Just a secret between us. Stephanie didn't hear.
No.
Do overtime for this.
She has no clue what I said. No clue.
So anyway, if you've never seen them, you can search for them on YouTube. There's GTLive animated. There are a couple people who have done a handful of them, and they are really cool.
If you do GTLive animateds, I would highly recommend the two-butted job description, like job interview discussion as a potential GT animated. I
Right?
feel like that would be a very strong sequence to animate.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, I gotta turn the little wheels.
Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always change my
Really, you sparing me required no action on your part.
I know, right?
I honestly could do... And also, why is the plunger necessary for me turning these things? Collect 5 valve cores, solve the ink tubes on level P. So, was I just a stupid head the first time I played this, and I didn't notice that all of this said what level you could accomplish the
Always
tasks
on
on?
time.
Was I just stupid?
I think both of us were just not paying attention. Yeah.
I feel like I might have been at fault last time. Right? Right, you and me?
Yeah.
A little bit at fault?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I think maybe we should have paid closer attention.
maybe we
like,
should, yeah.
Like when the chat says things like, listen, would you listen to the game already? Shut up and listen to the game. Maybe we should have.
Better go
Maybe we
overtime
should
for
have
this.
done
Are
that.
they telling us to do that today as well?
No,
Shoot.
not at the moment. Not right now.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Um,
Shoot, 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 shoot.
I also think this is really funny.
Wait, if I shut the door, can Bendy get me?
No.
Right? He probably can, right? Because he's
Shouldn't
coming.
be able to.
Oh, I guess he decided to leave. Cool.
It must reset if you enter the elevator or something
Right?
like that.
Huh. Yeah, are people giving us a hard time today? Should I be listening to what she's saying?
No. I haven't seen very much of that today at all. Every once in a while when we're doing story-driven games, people are like, hey, make sure you're listening to the story, which makes sense.
What? Hey.
It makes sense.
Hey.
Jeez, you poop head. Oh my gosh, look at this guy.
That's ink, not
He's an inkhead, Stephanie, not a poop head, okay? Learn the difference. The stuff that leaves your butt, both butts,
Whoa.
while you're on the toilet, not ink.
Jeez,
Don't
this
be-
has just gone straight for the toilet today. This live stream.
Don't be putting it in your pens and writing your correspondences with it.
Whoa. Here,
Oh my gosh, where are all the... God, get out of here.
here, Jason, you can call this one out really quick. We'll just flash it up for just a second while Matthew's doing that. Someone actually was like, oh, I needed this advice right now, and actually wrote down the job advice that we've been talking about. So look,
Great.
learn something new from GTLive.
Nice.
Yep.
Clap and a half to you.
Woo! Nice.
Good luck, friends.
That was Paige Likes Stuff, at Paige Likes Stuff on Twitter. This is the advice. It's just what I need right now. I'm literally taking notes. I think that's awesome.
That
That's really
is
fun.
incredible. Hey, you know what? Glad to help. And if are
Hopefully-
there anything else,
hopefully
Jason?
it's helpful.
What
Jeez.
advice do you have?
Yeah, what advice do you have for job interviews? Jason has landed some pretty awesome gigs. Like one time he landed this gig with this company Theorist. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty swell.
That was actually pretty easy.
Wow. Wow.
What?
No, but actually, so when I was working at the job before I started doing YouTube full time, and I was still doing the channel in the background, that's where Jason comes from. He and I were working at the same company, and the company was merging with another company, and it was my job. Oh my gosh! Hold on. No. And it was my job. It kind of sucked. It was my job to interview 4 different people and decide which ones stayed on and which ones to fire.
That's a rough job.
And they said specifically, we can only keep 2. And that was hard.
Yeah.
But Jason
So Jason was one of those 4.
Jason was one of the 4 that I needed to, like, get rid of.
And immediately
Like,
you were like,
absolute
he's out of here.
No, of all 4 of them, I'm like, Jason is the one far and away that we have to keep because he is the one who has it all together. There was one guy who was very clearly not, like, who had been coasting for a really long time. And it was
A
very,
coaster.
well, and, like, very obviously, like,
No, let's coaster.
was almost, like, ready to be
at his
fired.
job.
He's like, all right, I'm good to go. And I'm like, great, awesome, bye. Done. I'm like, you really don't like your job, dude. I'm getting the sense that you don't like, and also they didn't know, right? You didn't know when I was talking to you, Jason, that I was actually interviewing you for that purpose, right?
Not you specifically.
You're
but
smart though. You knew.
I-
You probably knew it was coming.
Yeah, and I had like my actual like supervisors and stuff like that were discussing things with me beforehand,
Really?
behind the scenes, even before like the merger took
Really?
hold.
So there you go.
So-
So Jason knew, but everyone else, like, because I didn't want to, like, color their judgment and be like, oh, now I gotta, like, I wanted to judge them as they actually felt. And they were, oh, look at him. Here he comes. Spooky!
Oh,
Spooky
man.
Bendy, the ink demon. So Bendy is the ink demon, right? That's 100% confirmed?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, absolutely.
They're one and the same, correct?
I assumed so this whole time.
Right? That's what I thought, too. Cool.
Right?
Bendy, ink demon. Cool. So,
Advice though: research the company before you go into the interview.
so you
That
can
is
ask
very
knowledgeable
important.
questions.
Yep.
Is a big one. Like when they say, "Do you have any questions?" You
Have
should
a
have a
question.
question.
Have a question.
You know what? They might not have the answer for it, or they might not be able to tell you the answer for it. But you should have a thoughtful question that you prepared ahead of time.
When they're asking if you have a question, it's another
It's another
test.
question.
It's another.
It's not
yeah.
for you. It's another one for them.
Yep.
It's
Everything
did this
is for
person,
them.
Yeah. Did
Yep.
this person do research on the company?
Yep. And do enough research to ask something intelligent.
Right.
Yeah, it's part of your interview to ask a question.
Like, for instance, I interviewed at Riot, in the early days of me looking for a job, I interviewed at Riot Games and this was early, fairly early.
Always on time.
And one of the
Yeah,
things.
it was. I mean, League was big, but it wasn't as big as it is now.
Yeah, it was still. I mean, it was still very much growing. And one of the questions I prepared in advance was I had done research and I'm like, hey, Dota 2's coming out. There's a lot of prep that's going on in the esports world as all these kind of MOBA competitors come in to try and fight League for their dominance. And so I asked in the interview, I'm like, hey, how are you guys preparing for the upcoming release of Dota 2? Are you strategically in any way, shape, or form worried about that? You know, and the job that I would have had would have touched kind of that world. You know, and so it showed that I'm aware of the industry, that I'm keeping up with current news, and that I was thinking about it from League's perspective, from Riot's perspective, and they really appreciated that. Okay.
All right. Next.
Take the axe.
Take the axe. Yeah, so stuff like that shows you that you know about the company, or you know about the job, or you know about people who work there. That all shows that you care, right? Just shows that you care.
So this one, see the little cutouts at the bottom actually tell you where you should be looking for this stuff.
Right.
It's very helpful.
Hey yo.
Visit Level K and have a
Crazy.
But yeah, so that's a really good one, because that's one I think a lot of people misunderstand or think like, oh, I don't have any questions, why would I have a question? Or that's when they ask about like, what's the pay and stuff.
Or like, what's your vacation policy? Like, or, I mean, some of that is pretty standard, or it's like on the company website or whatever. But they'll.
Oh,
I don't know.
Here's another hard one, but good one, I think, which is. Sorry, I thought for a second like the room was starting to get dark. What? Here, I'm gonna ask you
Watch
guys
out
this.
for this guy.
What do you say? What do you say
Nice.
if they're like, "What's your pay expectation?" So I am the interviewer, and I'm like, "What do you expect to get paid for this role? What would be the rate that you're looking to get paid? What is your answer?" This is another one of those really hard questions that you need to come in prepared for, because it happens in pretty much every job interview.
Does it?
A lot of, yeah. It's happened in a lot of the ones I've done.
So interviewers are not allowed to ask you about your salary history. At
No,
least not in
salary
California.
history, but what your salary
what are you
expectation.
looking for?
Yeah, what would you be looking to get paid? If we were to hire you, what would you be looking to get paid for this job? Oh, wait, is it getting dark? No. I'm just imagining things. I'm just paranoid at this point. So what do you say? So first off, here's strategy number one, which is
This is like interview 3.0. This is I feel
it's an
like
important one.
that you don't get to that kind of stuff until pretty late in the game.
Where's the button?
That's a really hard. I don't think, and I have to say, no one has ever asked me that. in
I've
an
gotten
interview.
asked it before in interviews.
What
I've
did-
gotten
what-
asked it
So
twice.
what did you say? So what did you say?
Uh,
I've never gotten that question. No one's ever asked me how much I think I should be paid.
First off, there are websites.
I was gonna say you should look on Glassdoor to see how much someone
Destroy
in
all
your
Bendy
role gets
cutouts?
paid.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was about to say. There's a website called Glassdoor.com that allows you to see general salary ranges for that job at that company.
Yeah.
Give or take. Like, there's definitely some flexibility there. You know, some of them are wrong. Not all companies are represented. Not all jobs are represented. But you can look at other similar companies, see if there's anything there,
Yeah.
things like that. So
So that if you have to throw out a number, it's not insane.
yeah, exactly. Like, you want to be in the ballpark, right? But so what you say.
I think that's tacky of an interviewer to ask you, especially in person. That sucks
There you go.
to me.
Does that suck?
So
As a
there-
question,
I mean,
I think
it's a very
I think
sucky question.
I think if they're asking you that, that's a sucky thing to ask you.
So just so you know, recently I've seen jobs asking for that in the cover letter.
No, really? In the cover letter? Wow.
Just so you are aware.
Wow.
Wow, that's rough.
That's really rough.
Like-
Well, but even that, but even then, you have a chance to think about it yourself, go back and do research. I think to ask you in person is that's really rough.
Oh, you should do research ahead of your interview for that specifically, though.
You should. Sometimes you get thrown kind of curveballs and stuff. I don't know.
Back to the grind.
So I would hide if I were you.
Actually, I have to. I guess on one of the rounds of one of my interview from the first job I had, they did ask me what my minimum expectations would be.
Right.
And I
And
happen
then that's
to
what
know,
they're going to pitch your salary at.
I happen to know someone at the company, so I called them and asked them what I should
what it
say.
should be. Yep.
Yeah, I remember doing that actually. Now that I think about it.
So Glassdoor.com is one direction to go. The other thing that you can say that helps cover bases, because here's the other thing when it comes to salary negotiations, whoever pitches out a number first loses. That's a general rule of thumb when any sort of negotiation. Whoever says what their hopes and expectations are first ends up losing because the other person
Can calibrate based on that?
calibrates what they're going to offer you based on what that person
I mean,
says.
no, it depends. Like,
Not necessarily. I mean,
it
here's the
really
thing.
depends.
It depends on who
I
you're
don't think
negotiating.
that because we do it both ways, and everybody
Well,
and people we work with also do it both ways. Like, we also
Yeah, but
have people
we're
who work,
also good people. So not to toot our own horns, but we're also good people. A lot of companies who I know a lot of people who work at a lot of different companies where they're like, oh no.
I mean, other than
Uh-oh,
the rest.
uh-oh.
Hold
Get,
on, hold
hold
on.
on, get
I
in the
know.
box, get in the box,
I
get in the
know,
box.
I'm working on it. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
No,
yeah,
but
we wouldn't pay something that we didn't think was fair.
no, but that's the thing. Like when we interview people, we have a range in mind, and as long as the person's kind of in that range, and if we think it's low, we'll scale it up accordingly.
yeah, we've actually taken what people want and bump more than
More than once,
more
actually.
more often than not. If that person tells us how much they want and we actually don't think it's enough, we'll bump it up for them.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey,
We
you
actually-
know what? We were
I
like,
don't.
here you go.
I think probably. I don't know of other places that do that, but you know, as long as we're in the ballpark, yeah.
But that's so.
And when people have offered stuff to me, it's not like I don't think I've ever pitched out a number that's been crazy.
But so for me, so what you say is like, and no one ever really accepts this as an answer. But what I've done in the past, or I've tried to do in the past, is like, hey, I expect that this company pays a fair wage for the time and job that I would be performing, so I'd be happy with whatever the company, is prepared to offer me. And sometimes they'll accept that, which allows you to skirt the issue, make sure that you've said the right thing, and you haven't thrown out the first number. Sometimes, but sometimes they'll. But I've had interviews where they also press you after that.
I think Jason's right. I think most companies at some point will ask you to say what your
At
requirements
some
are.
point, but during the early interviews, if you can avoid it, that's always going to be the best.
To me, the
Yeah.
best thing for that is how you respond to the question more so than the number you actually give out. If you've done your research correctly, you should be able to give evidence for why you would think that you are worth this amount of money.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you calibrate it based on other jobs, that helps.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Butcher gang.
Okay. We're in the final phase. Let's hunker down
We're
here.
in the final phases here.
It's the final ink down. Do-do-do-do. Shamble, shamble, shamble.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez. Are these guys stronger this time?
It
or
feels
something?
like there's
Are
been
we
like
playing on some sort of expert mode?
it feels like there's been some sort of update or something made. That
Our
makes,
screen is so pink.
You know, it has me worried. It feels like the game between the first day that we played it and now, it's actually a lot more.
It feels like it's gotten harder. I don't suppose we have any spare soup cans around, do we?
Right?
Does the
Where are
ink
the
go
soup
away
cans
over
when you
time?
actually
Do we-
need it? Yeah,
do-
it recovers.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Whew, that was tough. Wow.
Yikes.
It seems like they've tweaked
Oh,
it a
man.
lot since we played it on the live stream to the day. of
Ugh.
Return to Angel. Still here. Still
All
here.
right.
I hate leaving work unfinished. Fortunately, I have you to pick up the pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll have to go even deeper
This is
Down,
where
down,
we should
down.
get the Tommy
Okay.
gun.
Yes. Okay.
to the abyss.
All right, you guys. Tommy gun it is.
Lift down.
Hopefully.
Say hello to an old friend. Sending you a little present. A little firepower. Take good care of it. It belonged to someone very special.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we're not supposed to take the gun for a minute.
For 1 minute?
For a minute. For some reason, you're supposed to turn the ink in the bowl into the ink machine. You're supposed to not die in any of those sequences. You're supposed to take the demon route, and you are not supposed to take this for a minute.
That's weird. Okay.
Those are all the requirements.
Okay.
Am I correct,
so
Jason?
we're down to the last
Yeah,
requirement.
those are what I know of.
Okay. Punjabi Lingam, it's the final countdown. Ben Zammer 3434 says, darn Alice. Fireball 8947, they missed an Easter egg. Oh, no. That's
Wait,
okay.
did we miss
it's
an Easter
okay.
It might have been the poster.
We can
What
always go back
poster?
to get
Yeah,
the
we
poster
can
is
always
the
do
thing.
the poster.
The poster is available, I think, anytime, really. It's just you got to find what the hidden wall is.
No,
isn't it?
you missed the door. What door? Blue Phoenix Fire 565 says, no, you missed the door.
There's a door.
Weird. Freedom Link says it was updated today, supposedly.
Oh, really? Freedom Link says they
Yeah.
updated Bendy today? That would make sense.
It would.
It feels harder today.
Yeah.
It also feels more polished, right? Now we can specifically target what floors we're going for the specific missions that we have to do.
Maybe
The
that.
three
Oh,
different-
maybe that is new. I was like,
I
how
bet.
did we miss this?
The 3 different Butcher Gang characters attack in different ways.
Yep.
And they have more health than they used to.
And also, there
which was
weren't
hard.
there were multiple waves of them last time, but they were all just sort of right. There were like 6 of them.
Yeah,
last
last time we played it, it was more just like they attacked you a bunch of times. This time
Arkham-
there's only 3 of them.
Arkham Bear also says there was an update today. Lord Fawful, why doesn't Alice let you keep the axe to kill the Butcher Gang?
You know what?
It's a great
It's
question.
a great question. She would be a good person if
Right.
she let us do that. So now, do I take the gun?
It's been over a minute.
Has it been over a minute?
Yeah, that note was from Chris.
That was Chris who
Didn't
said that.
see anything about that note before.
All right, well, let's
All right.
see how it goes.
Cross your fingers.
Let's hope this works. Cross your fingers. Everyone, cross your fingers. Yes! Yes!
Awesome!
Yes!
That's
Yes!
so cool! Blazing metal.
Yes! Look at this!
Yes! It has no bullets. Oh.
It shoots ink bullets! Oh, buddy.
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, buddy, look at that.
That's sweet.
That is really odd. It is really bizarre. It's
That's
also awesome.
so cool. I think that's awesome. Okay, great.
So now Bendy has become an FPS.
Sweet.
Weird thing
Better
about.
go overtime
So,
for this.
Jason, do you know offhand where? Yes.
Okay.
Do you know where the tea room is?
So I'm trying to remember which poster it is.
It's a Boris
It-
poster,
it's-
though, isn't
ye-
it?
Yes, it's a.
What are we
a
looking
Boris
for now?
poster, but
Is it
tried
this
that one. No, it's not by the teapot. I know that for sure.
Okay.
So
So we're looking before we descend into the depths and uncover how and kill the projectionist, which we didn't do the first time we went through. We are going to try and find the secret room
Oh, awesome.
that
okay.
is hidden. So there's a secret room in each chapter of Bendy where you can hang out with the Meatly himself, where you can see the Meatly, the guy who actually created the game.
Oh, awesome.
So, we're going to try and find that right now. And
Okay.
as I understand it, it is behind a Bendy poster.
and there have been multiple Meatly like things behind walls.
In the
Okay.
past.
Yeah, in like chapter 1.
Which we haven't seen. We haven't seen any of the Meatly Easter eggs ever, so this is...
Can you
reload.
shoot 'em?
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
it's
that's
so,
sweet.
It's so satisfying. It's great.
Ah, yes.
It's so great.
Boom.
Yes.
Amazing.
Dancing Demon. So if you guys know specifically...
Yeah, if you could tell us which poster it is, and I'm sure that they know.
And I'm trying to refresh.
Yeah, Jason's trying to find out where it is too. If not, I mean, we can find it. This one, maybe? This one's kind of off the beaten path. Yes!
What is this?
Oh, what?
There you go. Tea time for you, Steph.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Look, he's got a little burger and a scone.
Right?
Actually, it's mashed potatoes, but whatever.
Wait. Oh no, Bendy!
Oh no.
Stay.
Oh!
Did you save it? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was scary.
Weird.
Well, you found it.
I found it.
Right? We
And
did it.
Bendy did not like that I had found
No.
it. He was displeased that I had found the Meatly room. Huh.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
interesting. He's scary, man. The new design of Bendy.
Oh, people are saying it's a Boris. It's a Boris poster. It's a Boris poster. It always is a Boris poster.
Is it always? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Was always. There you go. Here it is.
There it is.
So there it is. Anything behind him? No.
No, it
Just
doesn't
a
look
chair.
like it. Okay.
Can I shoot
in
him?
Chapter 1 is behind a Boris.
I would be careful of the sound of that attracting Bendy as well.
Ooh.
Bring it on, Bendy. Ink machine.
It's trendy. It's Bendy. It's an ink machine. Ooh.
Main flow pressure. I'm just wondering for client Joey Drew Studios. Attention Wally Franks. Janitorial utility. It's interesting. Nozzle G. Operation. Ink machine. Check 2. CK2. Chamber Q. Do not overfill chamber. Reorder annually. So that's your ink storage.
Okay.
So that's something I need to look into as well. Again, in the elements of trying to put together theories, that something like that actually explains like one of the key items of the game. That's huge. Oh shoot. Go. I don't want to run because it attracts him. Okay. Keep walking, keep moving. Don't go that way. Go down the stairs, move down. Bendy's coming. Now he's over there. Bendy's down the stair. Don't go, Bendy. Go. Is he still chasing me? No. Okay. I'll just go up until I find the elevator, and then I'll go all the way down. Guns, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Shoot him in the face.
You blasted ink machine.
Do you know how to get to the secret room?
I do know how to get to the secret room.
Okay, good.
Because
The chat is telling you about the room,
don't
and
worry.
we are going.
We are doing
So,
the room.
next stop is, I think, killing the projectionist, right?
It is, and then we will
And
get
then
the
the
room.
secret room.
And then we will get the secret room.
All right, let's do it.
Another day, another
Don't
dollar.
go bending my heart. I'll be waiting for you. Three's company 2. Don't go breaking my heart.
Nice. That was beautiful. Would you like to dance it out while we wait this time?
Too late.
Ah, all right, fine.
The moment has passed. So can anyone explain to me, and this is another thing that we've been talking about after playing Chapter 3, why are the floors the way they are? K11, P9, 14.
Right, I was wondering that too.
Does anyone
And
know?
I don't know if anyone knows the explanation for it. I'd be curious though. If you know the explanation, put it in the chat. I'll try and look for it.
Okay, we've got to collect some ink parts. There's one. Here we go. Quiet as the projectionist.
Projectionist.
Don't you just want to shoot him in the face?
Don't you just want to shoot him in the face?
In the projection?
Stay out of his light. If you don't want trouble, just bring me.
Oh, he's mad. He's a mad projectionist. Eat lead or ink.
There he goes.
There he is.
Whoa,
And he is
Norman.
dead.
Huh? Norman's fate.
So Norman is the name of the projectionist.
Wow. Okay.
Look at that. We took him
Ooh.
out. Oh,
Wow. Like nothing.
You ain't
Like
got
nothing.
none, Norman.
So how do we get to the hidden room from here?
So wait, first I want to explore the dead body because
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
weird like that. All right.
Man.
There
Poor
he is.
Norman.
Right? It's kind of sad. Like I said, kind of sad.
What's wrong with you?
Eat lead, Norman.
God.
Or ink. So this is
Is it a code for something, maybe? Yeah, we don't know.
so here we go. So now, when we
Norman
first,
is dead.
so when we Weenus is out for Norman, everyone. Weenus is out. Sorry. Weenus is out for Norman.
Good one.
So last time we went down here, well, the first time we played Chapter 3, we went all the way around because I'm like, oh, there's going to be something hidden somewhere down here, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's going to be something hidden down here. Nope. And so we went all the way around this platform to see what was here. And we were blocked off by these giant ink tubes, right? So I'm like, oh, well, I guess there went that option. My mistake was that I didn't go all the way around the other way where you can break those boards, similar to what you've been able to do in past chapters,
Man.
and it leads you to here. But even if you were here, it's like, oh, it doesn't light up. But what we're seeing now is that Easter eggs in Bendy and the Ink Machine don't light up. You can actually spin this.
What? You can?
Even though it doesn't look like you should be able to.
Man.
You can spin that.
Sneaky. It should be called Sneaky in the Ink Machine.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? There's no bending, but there's a
There's
whole
a lot
of
of
sneaking.
sneaking.
A lot of sneaking. So anyway, so that changed something up on the upper floors, which we'll get to in a second. But while we're down here, let me go collect the hearts so we can make sure that we complete the chapter appropriately. Bendy! I wish I had more things that I could shoot at. 37, there's 2. 5 hearts there. There's 3. 4. And show me.
This is making me think of, like, you know those, I don't know, like crazy YouTube videos or like special challenges in the world where they fill a swimming pool with something weird, and you like swim around in it, like noodles,
Slime.
or slime,
Orbeez.
or Orbeez.
Oobleck.
Or Oobleck. Ooh, it would be
The
hard
internet's favorite.
Can you swim in Oobleck? Because doesn't it solidify?
When you put pressure on it, yes.
Oh.
So what you could do is...
So wait, you could get into it and it would be liquid as you were standing still, but anytime you tried to move, wouldn't it solidify around you?
It would be tricky. I don't know how an oobleck pool would work.
I would be a little concerned about swimming in Oobleck.
It's the internet's favorite liquid, guys.
It
oobleck.
is. It is.
It's a weird one. The internet has such weird trends.
Very.
1,000-degree knife. That's a thing.
That's the thing.
So anyway, here's
I'm
Norman.
not looking for trouble. It's just the nature of us projectionists to seek out the dark places.
Huh.
You see, I've learned the ins and outs of this here studio. I know how to avoid being bothered by the likes of this company. That projectionist, they always say, creeping around. He's just looking for trouble. Well, trouble or not, I sees everything. They don't even know when I'm watching. Even when I'm right behind.
There you go. So that was Norman, the projectionist. He's gone.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Weenus
he's
is out.
a dunsies.
There he is. So now we've spun. So we collected the hearts for Alice, so that way when we go back upstairs, we can complete this chapter.
Awesome.
But before we do that, us turning that crank, turning that valve, emptied one of the hidden rooms upstairs, which allows us to get up there. And I think it's near level P.
That's awesome. Okay. Cool.
I think it's level P. If not, we'll climb the stairs and find it. But yeah.
Awesome.
So we're getting close, guys. And this is interesting. And this is actually really exciting because they updated the game today. So we actually got to kind of showcase you some of the updates of the game, which we didn't even realize were happening.
Right?
So there you go. It all worked out for the best. Was it level P or was it higher? It might have been higher. Here, I'm just gonna sprint through here real quick. Here it is. Okay, so before
Yes.
this room was inaccessible, right?
Yes.
Because it was filled with ink.
Oh yeah, that's
now
right. It's open. No
empty.
way.
we can go in.
Oh, that's so cool.
So this is the sunken room.
This is a neato game. This is a neato game.
And here we go. I mean, nothing too much.
But there is something to listen to.
But look,
at
there's
least.
something to listen to, and a Bendy book. Look at the Bendy book.
Ooh,
Here.
it actually looks like it's a hard
Only
cover.
2 weeks into this company, and already it's gotten interesting. Joey is a man of ideas. And only ideas. When I agreed to to start this whole thing with him, I thought there'd be a little more give and take. Instead, I give, and he takes. I haven't even seen Linda for days now. Still, someone has to make this happen. When in doubt, just keep drawing, Henry. On the plus side, I've got a new character I think people are gonna love.
Huh.
So, that's Henry. That's who you're playing as in this game. So this is, without question, the biggest lore bit that we've gotten in the entire game. Because it shows who you are finally. Because the whole game you're like, oh, like I'm Henry and I'm revisiting this place, but what was I? And everyone's just kind of assuming, oh, he's just kind of like, I don't know, normal guy who worked here for a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
But this shows Henry was the creator of Bendy.
Yeah. And also, if Joey, the other guy, was a man of only ideas,
Right.
then who was it who created the ink machine?
Right.
Wouldn't it have been Henry?
It definitely seems to imply that Henry, and it also parallels the, remember how I said like, oh, we gotta go the demon route?
Yeah.
It parallels the demon route from the Joey Drew cassette tape we heard earlier, which is like, if you believe, things will happen. If you believe, things will happen. Like, that's my belief. People say you gotta work hard, but I just believe. This shows that Henry's frustrated with Joey Drew and all his like, oh, I'm just gonna believe
He's just being a
stuff's gonna happen.
dreamer. He's just a dreamer and he doesn't actually do anything.
So it seems to imply that Henry is taking it upon himself to get stuff done.
Yep.
Is Henry the one to blame for all of this?
I'm inclined to think so at this point, especially if you think about if he's the one stuck doing everything. That's actually an interesting kind of motivation to build something like the ink machine.
Also worth noting, I just find this hilarious. Henry is drawing stuff. He's the creator of Bendy.
Yeah.
What other indie horror game happens to have the main creator who creates the characters that end up becoming murderers also named Henry? Anyone?
Pony Island?
It's not Pony Island, Jason.
Oh, it's Hello Neighbor.
Nope, not Hello Neighbor either. Dan, how about you take a stab at it?
Mario?
No, it's not Mario.
Mario.
Yes, that indie title, the little known indie hit, Mario. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. In the indie game world,
It feels like it's such a
Henry.
small world of like
it's not
riffed on
kindergarten.
ideas.
It's FNAF, okay? It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, T-Jock. Okay.
Shoot me with
Right.
an inky Tommy gun.
The chat had your back. All of
Thanks,
them are
guys.
saying FNAF.
So
All of
anyway-
you guys got. They're like Henry Afton. Henry Afton. Good
Thank
one,
you,
guys.
everybody. Although it's not Henry Afton, it's Henry with no last name given.
It's okay.
But that's
Fine.
okay, don't worry about it.
Was it Charles Afton? Who was Afton?
William Afton,
Afton.
come on,
That's
yes.
it.
I know we've been...
I gave up when it came to the book.
Back to the old grind.
William Afton wasn't sister location. Okay, Stephanie? Jeez. Be good people.
I called him Bill. He and I were too close for William.
Bill Afton.
Billy Afton.
Billy. Slick Willie Afton.
Willie.
Here we go. So anyway, we have successfully accomplished all of our Easter eggs today. We gave Boris a bone. We found the secret room, the sunken room with Henry's tape. We killed the projectionist. We got the Tommy gun, and hey, we even had tea with the Meatly.
Nice.
It is time to finish off this chapter. Look, we finished Alice's to-do list, and we also finished our own.
Oh, how nice.
I hope you enjoyed our time together.
We
I hope
did,
you enjoyed our
actually.
time together as well. Let's return to the lift and see what happens.
Oh man, if we're continuing this parallel, we're just going to like kill everyone's dog now.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
I
saying,
guess.
that's really unfortunate.
Wait, where'd your bone go?
Yeah, where's your bone, dude?
Grab yo bone!
Maybe he ate
Have
it.
you ever wondered what heaven is like? I like to dream that it's quite beautiful.
That's nice.
A soft valley of green grass,
Wait.
blanketed by a warm sun. I don't think I'll ever get to see it. Are you ready to ascend, my little errand boy?
Take me to you!
Heavens are waiting.
If she's an angel, shouldn't she already know?
Boris!
Boris, come to your senses, man!
Hold me, Boris! Ascending. Go, jump off the elevator. There's enough space.
I know. You can do it.
Boris!
Bail, Boris. Oh, geez. Ah, there we go.
Hold me, Boris!
This is now called Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland.
No, I want my Boris!
No, it's my Boris. No,
I need my Boris!
you need a nap.
Can I keep its outsides at least? Okay, deal. You get insides, I get outsides. Can you agree to that?
No.
Let's bargain.
Have these.
Have splitsies. You get inside, I get outside. We could also divide it in half, but, you know, I figure that's probably not going to be as productive. I'll take bottom. Take bottom half.
Not left half?
Really?
I thought about left half. Boris, I'm awake!
Boris.
I'm awake, Boris. You can stop shaking me.
Boris, you should really.
Boris, please
you
stop
should run,
shaking me.
Run for your
Take my
life.
gun.
Take
Run
the
for your
Tommy
life,
gun!
Boris.
Boris!
Boris, no.
It's very paranormal activity.
Oh man, poor
Boris!
B-Dog.
B-Dubs!
B-Dog.
B-Dubs.
B-Dog.
I'm calling him B-Dubs. Poor B-Dubs.
Hey, nice
There you
job. We made it through everything we wanted to do.
There you go.
We made it. We beat the game again.
So it was a bit...
the chapter again.
It was a bit awkward there for a little bit, but we figured it out.
Yeah.
We you know,
Figured out that saving is a thing.
figured out that saving
Resetting the game is a thing.
Figured out
was
that,
good.
you know what? If some object in the screen doesn't open like it should, try to find another one.
Right, exactly.
This was good, though.
Good job. We did awesome. I know. Everyone's like, no, Boris, no, no. I know, I agree.
And there
I
we're
hope
left.
I hope we still get a chance to save him in chapter 4
I hope Chapter 4 comes out...
immediately. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Monday.
I hope it comes out...
Soon.
Right? I hope it comes out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be nice to get this for, like, Christmas.
I know.
That'd be nice.
Aw, Christmas with Bendy.
Christmas with... He
A
could be wearing
very-
a little hat.
A very Bendy Christmas.
We could have a thumbnail that has him in, like, a little jaunty Santa hat.
Aw.
Or an elf hat.
Oh, he'd make such a scampy little elf.
His ear, his little devil horns could be little elf
His
ears.
little elf ears. I like it.
Bendy and Hell's
The
Kitchen.
Meatly, get on it. All right.
The sauce is cold, Bendy!
It's raw.
Boris, this heart is raw! Boris!
He's like,
love
I know,
mine.
because I was still using it.
No, my heart, because you ripped it out of my chest! No!
Okay.
Wait, we gotta see the final image, Stephanie.
Okay,
We didn't
fine.
pay attention. Yes!
Okay, fine.
Yes, the final image. Here it is.
It's
Look.
the
Ready?
final image.
Beep, beep, beep. Bendy will return. Alice will not.
Neither will Boris.
Nor will Boris. Henry's gone too. They're just starting with a new cast.
Poor B-Dog.
Only Bendy will return. I like that it's pulling a page out of the Marvel book. It's like, Ant-Man will return. Oh yeah, will he? Will Ant-Man return? There you go.
Sure.
So Bendy.
Oh, Bendy. Bendy.
So the Butcher Gang is back.
Yeah.
The fat
It's not over.
inky guys.
We may have won the battle, but Bendy will probably win the war.
The war has just begun. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3, all the Easter eggs that I know of, and I think people have been able to suss out.
Yep.
That people were mining through the achievements, and they found, hey, there are actual ways to get a hold of these sorts of things, so I'm excited.
We remain excited for Chapter 4 whenever that comes out, hopefully in the next month.
I'm working on theories about it now. There's a couple that I'm tossing around that we're looking into. Hopefully, I'm shooting for it to be the one for next week. We'll see. It'll
Yep.
be tight. It would be good. Yeah, and that's it. So we're back tomorrow for a very special GT Live, 4 o'clock p.m. Oh, no, wait, sorry,
No,
not 4.
it's not.
Noon.
It's not.
12? Noonsies.
We're on
12
it.
o'clock p.m.
We're on
Pacific
it
time.
noonsies Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time, so catch it after school or on a lunch break.
Yes.
It's going to be...
It'll be a fun one.
It's going to be a really fun one.
It's one that'll put you into the fall spirit.
Yeah, it's very autumnal. It'll be really fun.
It'll be full of embarrassing screenshots of both of us.
Yes, it'll be Full embarrassment all around.
Embarrassment mode will be cranked up to 11 tomorrow, so make sure you tune in, or in case you miss it, tune into the GTLive archive channel where it will also be.
Yep.
All right? So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for getting bent with us once again. And remember, that is just a stream. A live stream.
See you guys.
Oh, go ahead.
See you guys tomorrow.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's say goodbye in the chat.
Let's
Whoops.
see.
Whoa,
Whoa,
it's go- oh, it's going
oh
fast.
no, it's not gonna stop.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Kitty Boss, bye-bye.
Ms. Lunar MSP says, dude.
Awesome Cosmos 237 says, wait, did I just come in at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
But we'll
Yes,
be
you
back
did.
tomorrow. Elmaster 15 says bye.
Cooper Me says bye.
Def says bye.
J-L says, I don't like her very much. I think that's a good assessment.
No, I think he's talking about me.
No, I think he's talking about Alice.
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah,
Alice
she
Angel.
sucks.
Yeah.